Hello, how are you? My name is Tabi and I want to welcome you back to my channel. So today I was thinking about my 20s and I feel like there are things that I did that jeopardized how I feel, how I live my life, that I learned to let go now that I'm in my 30s. So I have a list of things that I don't do anymore now that I'm in my 30s that I was doing in my 20s. So these things that I let go are making me happier and have a better life. I have a list written down and I will be reading from that list. So, one of the things that I stopped doing is apologizing all the time. You know how you can be one of those people who like to keep the peace every other time, even when there's a disagreement. So, I was like that in my 20s, that even if I was in a relationship with somebody and they did something wrong, probably to hurt me, I'd be the first to apologize every single time so that I would keep the peace even without discussing that problem. Like I would overlook issues, I would not have any boundaries. So then I would allow people to treat me how they wanted to treat me, even if it hurt me. I would keep the peace every single time. Sometimes it went as far as just apologizing for somebody's else's mistakes so that I would keep the peace. Please don't be like me. When you need to apologize, please do apologize. But when the other person needs to realize their mistakes, let them take time, even in silence between you two, and let them introspect and apologize when the time is right. You can speak about the issue as two mature people, but do not be the first one to apologize all the time, even when you're not on the wrong. That way, you allow that person to sit with that issue, to sit in that discomfort, and come to the realization of their own mistakes, and they can apologize when the time is right. If you need to let go of a relationship, if that relationship has run its course, then let go of that relationship. I'm not saying that you should be angry at everyone or pick fights with everyone and just let go of relationships that need to be mended, but please learn to let people sit in the discomfort of a misunderstanding until they can learn from their own mistakes and apologize when the time is right. Higher. So, number two is saying yes all the time. What do I mean? A friend invites you to an event, but you had something pre-planned at that particular time, and because you do not want to say no or to disappoint them, then you let go of something that you had planned for yourself and prioritize that friend's event. Please do not do that. Do not be a people pleaser all the time. If you need to take time to do your own thing when a friend is having another thing going on at the same time, please do take time for yourself. Prioritize you. You are important to yourself, and there is no one who knows you better than you do know yourself. If you need to say no to something so that you can say yes to yourself and to your life, please do, and do not feel guilty about it. You're not letting that person down. You would be letting yourself down, especially if you have to prioritize something that is important to you. So do not say yes all the time. Another thing is worrying about aging. Worrying about aging is a real thing, especially for women, especially when you're younger. There's this concept that is thrown about on social media, on mainstream media, even amongst our peers, that aging is not a good thing. You will see women are shaming other women because of aging. For example, if I post a picture on social media and I'm not looking as people would want me to look, I'm not looking younger now that I'm in my 30s. I mean, younger as I was in my 20s. And then people will see maybe a wrinkle here, a wrinkle there. Then they will comment something that maybe will hurt me because they think I have aged or something. Or even if it's in the family setup, somebody will say, and you look older, and then that will make you feel a certain kind of way, especially for us women. So do not apologize for aging. We are all aging every day. As far as you're alive, you'll be aging every single day. So do not feel bad about aging. Embrace your age. Eat well, of course. You should feed yourself well so that you do not age faster, of course. But then if you're in your 20s, know that you are going to age. You're not going to always be in your 20s. So then now in my 30s, I'm embracing aging more. Yes, I look after myself, but I do not worry about aging. It is good to age because there are so many people who were born with us when we were born, in the end, do not get to see their full life. They do not get to live their full life. So embrace aging. Even as you age, you learn, you get to experience new things, you get to experience new wisdom. So there is not a bad thing about aging unless you let yourself go. It's good to age and age well. So the other thing I want to share is that we should stop to self criticize. That is one thing I stopped doing myself. In this life, you will continue to learn new things, you will continue to relearn and unlearn. So if you do not know something, or you do not know how to do a certain thing, do not criticize yourself. You're a human being experiencing a new single day every day, and there are things that you will need to learn anew, and there are things that you will need to let go that you were doing in the past, and there are things that you will embrace even as you go on with life. So do not criticize yourself too much. We are all on this journey, and no one is born with all knowledge. We continue to learn from our own experiences and even from other people's experiences. So do not criticize yourself too much. The other thing I learned that I should have learned earlier in my 20s, that I learned later now in my 30s, is to stop watching the news. My friend, stop watching the news. You'll only see the bad things that are shown there. They really sell good content on social media or on mainstream media. They will just highlight the wars in the world. They will highlight the hunger. They will just highlight the things that are going wrong in the world. If you need to watch any content, please be mindful that you're watching something that is going to help you learn, that is not going to cause you any anxiety about yourself, about your surroundings, or anything that is about you. Please, if you need to, stop watching the news so that you can keep your mind clean, and so that you can keep yourself free from certain types of anxiety, please stop watching the news. So there you have it. I hope you have learned a few things from me, and please comment down below about things that you have learned even as you have gotten older, and let's share about our lives on the comment section, and perhaps you can help one or two people. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel.